Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome. You are tuned in to... I don't know, I was trying to beatbox there. Bigmikes Blog. I'm your humble host, Big Mike, coming to you from, the usual place I do these vlogs from. Hope everyone's doing good. I'm doing great. Just chilling, enjoying life, doing vlogs, working, paying bills, doing all the adult stuff that I hate doing. That, as an adult, I dreaded doing this stuff when I was a kid to some degree. I wanted to do this stuff as a kid, and now that I'm doing it, I can't stand it, but it's life, so whatever. Enough about my life. So, hope everyone's doing okay out there. I've been on a flurry the past few days doing a lot of vlogs, or vlogs, whatever you want to call them. Done like 2 the past 2 days. Feel free to check them out. I did one yesterday on the Black Panther, my review of the Black Panther movie. Don't want to tell you what I said because then it will defeat the purpose of you watching it. So take a look at that one. And I did one on the shootings in Florida as well. So take a look at that one as well. That I did on the review. Just, I don't want to spoil it. So just watch it. Let me know what you think. Feel free to subscribe to me. You can follow me as well if you want to get, follow me on Instagram or Facebook, all that good stuff. Feel free to hit me up and I can send you the link for that thing. So today, this lovely topic I'm going to be discussing is another light one. Thank God. I'm not going to be ranting. I'm not going to swear too much, I don't think. Basically, this one is a sports vlog. So I'm doing the sports one. I haven't done a sports one in like 3 years talking about sports. I'm a sports guy as well. There's a lot of things I like, but I'm a sports guy as well. So I am going to talk about this lovely team right here, the Toronto Raptors. They're my hometown team. I love them. I support them. But unfortunately, I'm going to tell you the reason why I don't believe that they're going to win the NBA Finals this year. Shocker. To not most people, but to probably diehard Raptors fans, and people are, fans are usually fanatics, so you're not thinking objectively. I just, going to tell you why I don't believe they're going to win. So, I want to do this vlog after last night's game because I didn't want to do it so early. So, the Raptors are pretty good right now. They're first in the East. They've been first in the East for about a month and a half now. Doing pretty well. Over 50 wins again this year. This is probably the best stretch of years, the past 4 years. This is probably the best the Raptors have played in a long time. Been very impressed. And they had probably their toughest stretch of games the past 3 games. They played Boston on Saturday. I believe they played Cleveland on Tuesday. And then they played Boston and in Toronto on yesterday. They lost on Saturday to Boston. They lost to Cleveland. But they were able to win yesterday, which was good. Which is a good sign. I actually watched that game. That's the other reason I didn't do the vlogs. I actually wanted to watch the game and enjoy the game. Very well played. A little bit dicey in the first quarter. They look kind of shell-shocked. They look just not really into it. And then they kind of picked it up towards the second quarter. And then in the third quarter, they pulled away. They won by, I think, 18 or 19 points, which was good to see. But the Cleveland game, they lost by 6. Just didn't seem like they mentally were in it. And, and they lost to Boston, like I said earlier. So my take on the Raptors this year, and the other reason why I want to do this vlog too is, playoffs are coming up next week. So I kind of wanted to give my take on the playoffs going forward. Because, hey, if I'm wrong about this, I will be happy about that. If the Raptors somehow miraculously do their thing in the playoffs and crush every team, I'll be happy. Okay? I'm a fan. So I want to be wrong. This is the one thing that I will hope I'm wrong about. And if I am wrong, you can, guys in the YouTube land, can blow up my YouTube and say that I'm a piece of shit and I don't know what the hell I was talking about. And I will take that. I will eat the crow. But I have a feeling that I'm probably not wrong about this. So my take on the Raptors going into the playoffs is this. I think whoever they play in the first round, they will probably win. They'll probably beat them. I'm not sure who their first round opponent would be. Maybe Milwaukee, or I'm not sure who their first round opponent will be. But I'm thinking they're going to probably beat that team. Second round, depending on who they get. Boston now, is wounded now because Kyrie Irving is out for the playoffs. So we have a good shot. So if we were to play Boston in the second round, I think we could beat Boston without Kyrie. I think we could have beaten them with Kyrie. But now that Kyrie's not in the playoffs, I think that we would have had a better we have a much better shot now because we don't have him in the way. The problem ultimately is going to be, and I hate to say this, Cleveland. Sons of bitches, man. I can't stand. Like, I'm not, first and foremost, I'm not a fan of Ohio in general. I've been to Ohio. Just not, not my cup of tea, okay? I do like the Browns to some degree, even though they suck. And that's kind of the reason why I like them. Like, I feel bad for them. That's why I kind of like them. And the Cavaliers, I've just been like, whatever with them. And, LeBron, I respect LeBron. Actually, I like Miami LeBron. Like, Miami LeBron was, like, my favorite LeBron out of all the LeBrons. New LeBron is okay. Not a huge fan of new LeBron. I was more of a fan of Miami LeBron. Because Miami LeBron didn't really give a shit, had a little bit of a swag and attitude, played a lot better, like, a lot harder. I found a little bit more on the defensive end. Now he's kind of, doing his, he just, But he's still a great player. Best player on the planet. No debates. I know Skip Bayless on Undisputed says that he's second best to Kevin Durant. He's not. Kevin Durant's not better than him. Kevin Durant's coming. I think Kevin Durant has the ability to be the next best player, but he's not there yet. Let's stop that. So, and my fear is, and I hope this doesn't happen, is that when the Raptors play Cleveland again in the playoffs, because I have a feeling that this is going to happen again, the Raptors are probably going to get swept. I hope to God they don't get swept. But I think the reason why, and I don't think it's a matter of whether I think Cleveland's the better team, because I honestly don't think Cleveland has the better team. I think if you put both the Raptors roster and the Cleveland roster together, if you're looking at it from an objective standpoint, I don't think that Cleveland's roster is that much better than Toronto's roster. I think they're comparable and even. But the X factor is LeBron. And unfortunately, I just don't think mentally the Raptors believe that they could beat LeBron from a mental standpoint. X's and O's is one thing. And, Kenyon Martin said this on a podcast, and I agree, and I felt the same way. So I just think it's a mental thing. I don't think it has anything to do with X's and O's at all. I just think mentally when the Raptors step on the court and they see that 6'8" monster and they're just looking up at this dude like, God damn, man. This guy's going to kick our ass. And I just don't believe that they believe that they could beat LeBron. I think that they believe that they hope that they could keep the game close and then maybe beat LeBron. But I don't think that they fully believe that. I mean, they're going to say what they're going to say in the media, obviously. They're going to say, because if they were to say, oh, I don't know, we're going to get our asses kicked, the media would lose their minds, And Twitter would blow up and Facebook would cease to exist because of all the fucking angry Facebook messages. So, obviously, the Raptors are going to say, yo, we're going to beat them. We're going to play hard. We're going to compete. We're going to do it. They're going to say all the right things. I just haven't seen anything from the Raptors that gives me any confidence to believe that they can actually go in and actually beat Cleveland in a 7-game series. Because they haven't beaten Cleveland in Cleveland in God knows how long. I mean, I think they won last year before the playoffs, but I mean, no one played, like LeBron, no one played in that game. So it was like basically a gimme game. So I don't even count that game. But the games that mattered, they haven't beaten them. And they didn't beat them at all in the playoffs. And that's the concern, right? I said earlier in the season, because me and my friend were talking, and I said, because my friend was asking, hey, what do you think about the Raptors this year? And I said, man, they got to get the 1 seed at least. To have a chance, they have to get the 1 seed. Now, I think they'll get the 1 seed. I just don't know if they can actually, you know what I'm saying? I just don't know. I hope, like I said, I hope to God I'm wrong, but I just don't see it. I mean, to me, in order for this season to be a success, in my opinion, the Raptors have to take Cleveland to 7 games. It has to be a 7-game series. For me to say that there's a successful season. And even if they lose in the 7th game, I can live with that. I don't know how the fan base can deal with that, because I know the fan base is probably like I had another friend who is she's a hardcore Raptors fan, and she's she's like championship or bust. And I'm just they're not even remotely there yet. And she's like, well, they made it to the Eastern Conference Finals, so what's the next step past the Eastern Conference Finals? And I said, well, the finals. And she's like, exactly. And that's her rationale, which I understand. But what I was trying to explain to her is that I just don't think that they're ready to beat Cleveland. And even if, let's say, by a stroke of luck or whatever, that they beat Cleveland. Let's say they beat Cleveland. I wouldn't give them a smoker's chance in hell or a snowball's chance in hell, I should say. Sorry, I don't know why I use that analogy. A snowball's chance in hell of being Golden State. They wouldn't be Golden State in a 7-game series. Just the way I've seen them play against Golden State, they keep the games close, but I just don't think they don't match up well with Golden State. They don't. So yeah, you know, so that's unfortunate, obviously. You know, but at the same time, hey, you know what I'm saying? Like, I think the Raptors, you know, overall are a good team. I think they've played well this year. I think DeRozan's played well. I don't really. I've been kind of puzzled about certain things with the coaching and Dwayne Casey. Like, I like Casey, but just like, for example, me and my girlfriend went to a game when they played the Clippers a few weeks ago, and the first quarter the Raptors were killing the Clippers. They were up by like 20 points or something like that in the first quarter, and then they just kind of took the gas off their foot off the pedal, and they let Clippers come back, and then the fourth quarter, Lou Williams just went ape shit and just went ham and scored like 20 points in the fourth quarter. And what bothered me about that was the fact that they had Fred VanVleet, who I love Fred VanVleet, guarding Lou Williams. And while, again, Fred VanVleet is a good defender to some degree, Lou Williams was cooking him the whole fourth quarter. Like, it got to the point where the Clippers were just giving Lou Williams the ball and saying, okay, Lou, you do your thing, and we're just going to stand and watch. And he was just doing one-on-one shit, and he was scoring every time. And I'm just like, you're not going to run like a double team. You're not going to, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, nothing. And I just felt like Norman Powell would have been a better fit. And I've just been puzzled because, again, you paid Norman Powell 3 years, $42 million to start the season, and he's barely played. So I'm like, I'm confused. I don't know what it is. Like, is it he's not playing well, or is it that really DeLon Wright and VanVleet have been that much better? I just don't. I mean, I like DeLon Wright, but, and I'll get to him a little bit later, but I just don't know if, like, to me, if you're gonna commit 3 years, $42 million to someone, to me, you gotta let him play through that shit. But I think too, at the same token, and I think one of the announcers said it yesterday, is that because Norm Powell isn't playing a lot, he feels he has to like hit a home run and do some crazy shit on every time he's on the court. And I think in turn he hurts the team by doing that. So, and it's just, you know, Norm Powell's in a situation where he, you know, he was kind of a second round pick, had to earn his stripes, and he earned his stripes. And now he's on the bench, and he's like, what the fuck? So, but I think, you know, once they get that figured out with Norman Powell and stuff, I think they'll be better off. They'll be better. It's just getting that situation sorted, I guess. But yeah. So, I mean, I'm looking forward to the playoffs. Actually, I'm looking forward to watching them. I hope the Raptors prove me wrong. I really do. I really hope the Raptors prove me wrong, because if they don't, I'm gonna be very, very hurt and distraught. To some degree, only because, you know, like, I don't know. I'm tired of seeing Cleveland in the damn finals, man. I'm tired of just seeing LeBron in the finals, you know. But I mean, and the thing is, a lot of people knock LeBron and they shit on LeBron. I don't shit on LeBron because, hey, if, let's say hypothetically LeBron said, you know what, I'm going to take my talents to we the North, I think Toronto would lose their mind. There would be riots in the street if LeBron came to Toronto, because people would do, oh my God, LeBron's coming to Toronto, we're winning the championship. Oh. So, I mean, people would lose their shit here. Not like he would. But, hey, you know, Drake's here, you know. You got Drizzy fucking Drake and all these games, so maybe that might be, you know, maybe that, who knows? Maybe it will be a dark Michael Blackson horse in terms of us being a team that LeBron could potentially go to. Who knows? Or not. Who knows? But yeah. So my overall take of this blog is the Raptors will get to either the Eastern Conference Finals or the second round, depending on if they play Cleveland. And unfortunately, they'll probably lose to Cleveland. Now, I know whoever is watching this, who's ever a diehard Raptors fan, is probably thinking you're a piece of shit for saying that, Michael. I understand. I feel your pain. And if I'm wrong, you have every right to say that I was wrong when they win the championship. Because if they don't win the championship and they get swept, don't comment saying that whatever the fuck. Don't say shit. So I'm going to leave it at that. But I want to thank you, lovely people out there, for watching this vlog, supporting the vlog. I'm like 40 vlogs deep now. It's getting real serious, over 3 years. I mean, I don't do vlogs every day because I don't have time. I work like a maniac, and I have a girlfriend, I have friends, I have life. so I don't have the time to do all this type of stuff. But the fact that people are still watching and supporting it, thank you to people who commented on my Black Panther vlog. I appreciate it. Appreciate the love. Watch that one. Watch this one. Watch all the other ones I've done, because they're all awesome in their own special way. I'm going to be hitting you up with some more vlogs down the road, definitely. Probably some more sports vlogs, maybe some dating, who knows? I mean, even though I'm in a relationship, nothing single related, just in terms of relationships and stuff, who the fuck knows? I don't know. Who knows what comes in my crazy mind? And again, if you guys have any topics you want me to discuss, feel free to hit me up. I will definitely discuss them, because that's what I am. I'm a man of the people. I'm not just selfish, okay? I'm out for you. I'm doing this for y'all. So if y'all want to see me talk about some shit, hit me up, let me know, and I'll discuss it, all right? Peace and love. Take care. Go Raps, go. We the North.